Welcome back. You're still watching the Daily Debate. Dr. Mongy, Badr, of course, we have seen over the past report that about £750 billion were spent over the past 10 years, over the past decade, to be developing Sinai. And there is a plan by the government to be achieving development in industry, in mining, and in education, as well as in tourism. Yeah. And we have a number of types of tourism in Sinai. How do you see the importance of focusing on such an important topic?
11 types of tourism in Sinai. I'm going to mention it very quickly.
Yes.
The most important, there are more than 11, but I would like to mention 11 types of tourism. Number one, beach tourism, conference tourism, medical tourism, and this kind, it's very important.
Medical tourism.
Medical tourism, yes. Because we are competing India, China, and Turkey. Historical tourism, religious tourism, environment and desert, overseas tourism, yacht tourism, and water sport, transit tourism. These 11 types, you can find it in Sinai only. Service sector in Sinai, it's very strong. What we are doing now as an Egypt, just to make balance between service sector and productive sector by irrigation or improving irrigation system in agriculture sector in Sinai, and also by creating new types of industry depending on the resources coming from Sinai. So this balance which applying now in our economic policy in Sinai. In fact, till this moment, it's a very successful policy, attracting a lot of investors to Sinai, and in the meantime, in fact, it's a very promising sector with high value added projects, and this will help to attract foreign and Arab and local investors.
On the other hand, Doctor, in your opinion, what are the main development goals for Sinai on the political, on the economic, and even on the social levels?
It's okay. It's very important to point the goals. Why we are exerting a lot of effort.
Yes.
Why we are spending a lot of money in Sinai. I'm going to summarize my answer to you. Number one, economic goals. Achieving comprehensive development for Sinai through implementing a 5-year and annual plan. Achieving the greatest degree for fair distribution of investment in Sinai.
Yes.
Maximizing the use of available human, natural, and financial resource to achieve satisfaction for Sinai citizens. Moreover, establishing development zone that depend on the diversity and productive integration, contributing to increasing Egypt's national product and supporting the balance of payment by manufacturing and exporting the resources from Sinai. Number two, social goals. Rapid integration of Sinai into the social entity with the rest of the region, with the rest of Egypt.
Yes.
And areas within an integrated program for Egypt development. Contributing to solving problem of population moving from the mainland to Sinai.
Yes.
In the valley and moving out of the valley of Sinai. The last point in social goal, participation in solving an employment problem. Because in Sinai a lot of activities. By establishing projects that depend on raw material from Sinai itself. The third dimension is political and security objectives. Supporting the political and security dimension of the eastern Egypt borders. This the three dimension why we concentrate of to find or to be successful in comprehensive economic development or sustainable economic development. Also, we would like to push Egyptian business people to go to Sinai.
Yes.
So we set up a center to serve investor only for Sinai. And also we launch 8 projects and the industrial zone and the industrial investment map. So you can Googling, if you go to the Ministry of Industry, and to see the map of investment in Sinai. In fact, don't forget Suez Canal Economic Zone.
Yes.
Part of this east of Suez Canal. It's in Sinai. And also Egypt put in our policy that we should set up industry of high value added. Because in policy of industry in Egypt now, we have 2 wings. Number 1, classic dimension and high value added. Classic dimension, which absorb a lot of labor opportunities. The other one to go to up. It has high value added. Like what? IT, AI, chemical industries.
Can we reach this goal, the Sinai Peninsula, to be a technological hub for Egypt and for the world?
We have industrial zone in East Ismailia.
Yes.
We call it Technology Valley. This also occupies a strategic location in the eastern bank of Suez Canal, in this close to Kantara, east. The total area of this Technology Valley, 70 square kilometers. It's a huge land.
Yes.
And the valley aims to create new urban community that depend on economic activity resulting from integration urban community or integration of investment, education, scientific research based on high-tech industry. Now, because of technology and artificial intelligence and information technology.
Yes.
Now, if you go to the European thinker, what they mention now, that in the world now, we have 5 authorities. Before we have 3. It's judicial, executive, and
legislative.
Yeah, and
Yes.
judicial. Yeah, we add another authority for media.
Yes.
Okay. Now we add artificial intelligence authority. It affects all the communities globally.
That's the 5th.
Yes, the 5th one. How many authority now you have? 5. We add AI. So, if globally we add AI as an authority, so we should have a suitable plan to train our teenage or youth to have 2 things. Number 1, to be inventor. I don't want the graduate from university, just he mentioned to me that I studied AI and IT. No, I need him to be inventor.
Yes.
This is number 1. Number 2, I need the youth to have a good experience in cyber to guarantee the image of Egypt.
Yes.
And also security of technology. It's very important now. Okay, so I would like to add more point, and it's very important. This among the future project is the green hydrogen project.
Yes.
In Suez Canal and the Sinai Economic Zone, using renewable energy sources and benefiting from its many fields, including industry, energy, and transportation. Many countries in the world, especially developed one, are moving towards green hydrogen. This green hydrogen, it's alternative solution to petroleum product. So, the global demand of hydrogen or green hydrogen about 30 million tons annually by coming 2030. Egypt signed 17 Memorandum of Understanding reach about this memorandum of understanding with Arab and foreign investors worth about $85 billion. This only in Suez Canal Economic Zone. In Sinai, Egypt will produce 150,000 tons annually at the first stage or first phase in Suez Canal and the Sinai Economic Zone. And this, it's a very expensive product, green hydrogen. In fact, Sinai is transforming from isolation and terrorism to a mine of goodness and prosperity for Egypt, thanks to God. And then the honorable man of Egypt, whom exert a lot of effort to transfer Sinai from the land of terrorism to the land of goodness. So yani, Sinai, it was in the past, and now and for the future it will be very important for economic for Egyptian economy. And in fact I have another point related the policies in economic policies in Egypt as general if we have time.
2 minutes, we can do it.
Okay.
Yes.
So the most important investment policies followed by Egypt is legislative reform.
Yes.
And investment incentives, which include providing tax incentives to investors, facilitating import and export procedure, reducing custom duties, providing industrial land, allocating equipped industrial land at competitive price, improving business environment by combating corruption, taking strict measures to eradicate corruption and enhance transparency, developing judiciary, improving the efficiency of judiciary,
yes,
and protecting intellectual property right. This is very important for WTO.
Yes.
Focusing in specific sectors, industrial sectors. In fact, I would like to mention agriculture and renewable energy, and also investment promotion that we should promote to attract foreign investors for Egypt. And also important of investment in Egypt because the rate of saving in Egypt, it's very low. So we should encourage attracting foreign investors from outside. And this foreign investment, it will bring to us job opportunities, it will bring to us technology transfer, it will diversify economy, and it will promoting sustainable development, yes, in all sectors.
Yes, Your Excellency Dr. Mongy Badr, the Minister Plenipotentiary and the board member of the United Nations Association of Egypt. Thank you very much for being with us tonight on the Daily Debate.
Thank you for you, and good night.
Anytime. And this brings us to the end of the Daily Debate for tonight. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.